So I thought nothing else would appear today, and I was actually going to just sleep and rest, but I was looking at the discords and the forums and everything, and there are some interesting things floating around, including some new aircraft and some new stuff that are going to be a new feature basically for the flankers, I think, or at least for the SU-30SM. So let's talk about it. So the first thing is that the update list, the leaks, they were updated. So there is two new things there. The first one is that unfortunately they added the Super Hornet as might be delayed. So this was something that I was kind of thinking that it might actually happen. It doesn't mean that it will be delayed, but it might actually be delayed. So yeah, I mean there are gonna be a lot of F-18s, I think, at least 3 of them in the whole game, I think. So having a 4th one, it might be too much, for them. I don't know. But it would make sense to see it coming in the next patch or something, right? So in the next after that, right? So it's okay. But yeah, the F-18E, the Super Hornet, might be delayed for now, okay? Another thing is that they basically leaked that the Harrier T Mark 10 is going to come as a premium. So what is the Harrier T Mark 10? So it is basically a trainer version of the Harrier 2 of the British, okay? So they apparently use the AV-8B, the T-AV-8B as a basis of the design and basically build a whole new aircraft, right? It shouldn't be too different from these aircraft apart from being, like, for example, heavier, and probably the weapons are going to be a little bit different, so I wonder how it's gonna be. But yeah, apparently the new premium for the British is indeed a new Harrier, a B-placed 1 trainer Harrier 2. Okay, and last but not least, let's talk a little bit about the SU-30SM, right? So the SU-30s, guys, they are going to have some interesting features. So I'm gonna play the video for you guys right now on the screen. And basically what it is that this was apparently leaked in some form of Telegram group of War Thunder or something. It's going around, in the forums and in the discords and everything. I don't know who posted this, but basically it's a leak of basically the SU-30SM flying around. And noticed that there is basically a new feature there. So apparently there will be a button on the flankers for you to actually do the Cobras, right? What I assume is here is that it's basically going to be like in the CS that you turn off the computers or the fly-by-wire systems so that you can actually do whatever you want with the fly model. I think it's something to do in that, along those lines, right? So making the aircraft a lot more maneuverable than it was with the full fly-by-wire turned on, right? Notice as well the thrust vectoring working as well, making sure that even in a very, very, very low airspeed, the SU-30SM is still maintaining some amount of controllability, right? And like I said, although this aircraft doesn't have the most amount of thrust, maybe, because I'm gonna talk about it, the thrust a little bit, but it's still going to be probably the most maneuverable ones. And then we start to talk a little bit about kind of this is kind of a rumor, okay? This is not confirmed or anything. Everything that I talked about up to now was leaks that were coming from the reliable sources, and of course it's other things that apparently are real, right? But this thing is kind of a guess. So the major thing here is that there are some people that are looking into the trailer and these videos and everything, and they are saying that this is not going to be the SU-30SM. It's gonna be the SM2 that would have more power. Well, honestly, guys, I don't believe that's the case, okay? So, unfortunately, if you take a look on the video there, if that video is true, which it honestly looks like it's a real video, you can see that the engines, they are the same engines that we have, the same flames, right? Which means that probably it is just the normal engines, the FP engines from the original SM. So at least on these, for now, this is probably just the normal SU-30SM and not the SM2, which would have more power, okay? The second thing is that people are saying that those are not R77s, those are R77-1s. I gotta be honest, it's really hard to confirm that, and honestly, I don't think that's the case for now. I think it's just a normal R77, okay? So let's wait and see if there's anything else different from the, you know, from the SU-30, but to be honest, it is probably just going to be a normal SU-30SM, and a lot of people are going to be probably underwhelmed by it because it is going to lack a lot of the power that, or the thrust that the more modern SU-27s have, right? So although it will probably be the most maneuverable SU or Sukhoi in general, you know, so that's it basically. Should have included this in the other video, but these information started to come out way after the other video that I did, so hopefully you understand. Okay guys, so definitely now I see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I can rest now, and I see you guys after the probably after the streams. Okay, so see you guys, bye. Subscribe, leave a like, as always. Thank you a lot.